Motorcycles make up about 3.5% of registered vehicles in the state of Ohio, and yet they account for 16 to 17% of the fatal crashes. Ohio motorcycle deaths did increase approximately 55% in 2021, year over year, following 2020, following that coronavirus year. We did see an increase from 136 motorcycle deaths in 2020 to 212 motorcycle deaths in 2021. A big reason for this increase is that there were greater numbers on the roadways in 2021 than there were in 2020, but it's something that still should not be overlooked. Of the 212 deaths in 2021, 166 of those 212 deaths, 166 of those people were not wearing their helmets. Very important, wear your helmet. As I was doing my research for this video, I came across a newspaper headline following Memorial Day of 2022. It says, Memorial Day 2022 deadlier on Ohio roads, including two deaths in Franklin County. There were overall 17 fatal crashes on Ohio's roadways over the 2022 Memorial Day weekend. Of those 17 wrecks, 7 of these involved motorcycles, so a pretty large proportion. You'll see more motorcycles on the roadways from May to November, and that's why you'll see a huge rise in fatalities. One reason why you'll see a huge rise in fatalities. Overall, traffic has increased, the weather's nicer, people are speeding, they're driving more recklessly. And see, it's important to pay extra special attention to drive safer and slower in the summer. Despite that nice weather, you're going to want to speed. Please don't do it. Watch out for motorcyclists. They are on the roadways in greater numbers. You may not even notice them in May when they start coming out with that nice weather. But pay attention as a driver of a motor vehicle on the roadway. You need to watch out for motorcycles because they can be difficult to see. Their visibility might be a little bit lower due to that smaller profile. They're shorter. They might be more difficult to see at night. They only have one single headlight. In particular, they might be in your blind spot. It's important to regularly check your rear and side view mirrors for motorcycles. If you are a motorcyclist, what can you do to make Ohio's roadways safer? Well, first and foremost, get that motorcycle endorsement. You also might want to do anything you can to make yourself more visible. That might be using your headlights if there's fog, if there's rain, or at night. Or that could be choosing to wear some brighter colors so that other drivers on the roadways can see you, so that you are more visible. You'll also want to make sure you use your turn signal if you're passing or changing lanes. So what are some things you can do if you've been involved in a motorcycle wreck in Ohio? Well, you want to make sure you're in a safe zone. If you were ejected or the motorcycle toppled over, you'll want to maybe get the motorcycle off of the roadway. Maybe have some other drivers move their vehicles so that you're protected. And then you want to call 911, make sure that a police report is filed, make sure that you exchange insurance information with the other parties. You want to set up a claim with your insurance company. And finally, seek medical attention. About 80% of motorcycle crashes do result in injury, so it is likely that you did sustain an injury in the crash. Therefore, it might be recommended to go to the emergency room to seek emergency medical care and to make sure that you haven't sustained any serious or life-threatening injuries. And lastly, you may want to seek a free consultation from a local personal injury attorney, one who's experienced with motorcycle injury crash cases. This can make all the difference in the world to ensure that you get the best possible result for your case, which means more money in your pocket.